Hello guys and welcome to another one. This one is going to be me looking up Orna builds at the request of my patron Makana. So I just typed in Orna builds and I saw my video here. Yay, I like that. So they wanted me to look at the Heretic builds specifically. And I did yesterday, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's not the one Orna builds, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I disagree with the builds. So let's look at them. They have two. They have one for raids and they have another for carrying. Crazy Mori raiding. First of all, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and just I don't want to call anybody out and say their builds are trash, but this is absolute garbage. I'm actually assuming this is really outdated. That's why I'm not gonna be too harsh. This has to be really outdated. This is extremely outdated. This is before the time of me, before I started teaching people about the joys of using certain items. But they have the bulwark here, which is very new, so like, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. And they also have the Lugos here, which I'm the one who taught people that Lugos Gauntlet is supposed to be used. I don't know what to say because you're raiding Amori and you're gonna be using these adornments, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. Where's the crit? Where's the crit? Where's the crit in the build? Where's the crit in the build? But I'm gonna try to not be mean because I'm not trying to bash anyone's build, but I'm going to be correcting it. And remember that when I say stuff, guys, even if I say it some type of way, that is just how I express myself. I come from a culture where you have to express yourself strongly. So do not take it personally, whoever created this build. All right, let us begin. First of all, guys, so what are they running this build with? Surely not Ashen Phoenix, because where's the action rate? Where's the action rate? Then, guys, you guys do know that there is a 2.5 times multiplier to your damage when you crit, right? So where's the crit in the build? This is crazy Amori build, bro. This is crazy Amori build, bro. No, bro. No. Nope. Nope. N-O-P-E. Nope. This is... I just got some items and I decided to throw them together and we'll try to kill Amori, but she's most likely going to smack the shit out of us. Amori is going to smack the shit out of whoever is using this build. And that is a promise. My brothers and sisters, I've already explained to you the type of woman Arisen Morrigan is. She is intolerant. She sees noobs and she shits on noobs. This build cannot kill Amori in any type of crazy fashion. As a matter of fact, this build probably kills Amori in like fucking 6 minutes if you can even survive versus her that long. Now I have to fucking kill an Amori, bro. Now I have to kill an Amori just to show. Like, I am so confident that my build will smash the shit out of that build that I would challenge whoever made that build to an Amori off where we kill 10 Amoris each, speedrun style. Bro. And as I'm saying, it's not even about whoever made the build, it's just the build itself. Bro, do I need to explain this again? Oh my god. Like, first and foremost, let's just say you are not using the spell Ultima, okay? You're not using Ultima. You would still require the Blackened Eyes of Kerberos in your weapons at that point because you're going to be using the Ashen Phoenix. I'm going to go ahead and say this person is using Phase Chimera then. That's a Phase Chimera build. Fine. However, you would still require at least 55% critical chance in your build. And that is if you're going to be using a spell that has a 25% crit chance. If not, you're probably going to want more. So I would say Blackened Eyes and perhaps Eyes of Cirrus if you don't want to take off too much, quote unquote, too much from your magic stat or your other stats with the Ashen Phoenician. What are they called again? Adornments? Pinions? Yeah, Ashen Pinions. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't even remember the name of the things. But like, there's no way you are going to want to use. I mean, maybe they're going for reducing her damage with the Arisen Teardrops, because those adornments are Arisen Teardrops. They have like 1% crit. They're decent adornments if Blackened Eyes and other good adornments didn't exist. So I'm not gonna say no. Maybe they're making Amori dispel a whole lot. Maybe that's the game there. I'm going to go ahead and assume that they're reducing her damage and they're making her dispel a lot. But at the same time, that is not going to kill her quickly. That is not going to kill her in any type of crazy fashion. I'm trying to rationalize the build. I'm trying to apply the build to an Amori speedrun in my head. So, fair enough, she's going to be dispelling a lot, so she might not kill you. But you're not going to kill her very quickly. You're not going to kill her very quickly with that. I'm telling you, you're not going to kill her very quickly. You can kill her in like a minute. You can kill her in under a minute. So I'm not sure. Okay, so I actually did a speed run with these. Oh my god, I actually want to post the speed run that I did. Actually, I'm going to even try to do another one to see just how accurately it is. Excuse me. Alright. And even with all my action rate, I still try to use even more action rate because you just want your Ashen Phoenix to be doing the work while you're doing some work too. I have another build too, you know, guys. I have another speedrun build too, both under a minute. Oh my god, bro. Alright. So I'm not gonna start anything until this is on 50, okay? So let us begin. Wow, that is something. And let us just see how effective this build. Okay, so actually I shouldn't have done that because this isn't, I'm not trying to tank her right now. You guys are gonna see what I'm doing. Hopefully our thingy thing. Actually guys, I don't know why I did that a while ago. This one is a failed speedrun, okay? Okay. But this is what I did, guys, to beat my record. It's, oh my. Lol, this bitch is rude as hell, huh? Yeah, you're gonna be taking some damage. You're gonna be taking a lot of damage. No, this is not what I intended. And I didn't even use Berserk Mushroom. But at the same time, guys, you can see where this build can still decimate her if done properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it properly this time, hopefully, and use all the right stuff. That was one of them I was doing yesterday that I died at on the last minute. All right. Because I'm not really used to using Snotra, because I don't recommend Snotra, by the way. But this would be a crazy build. No, I actually should be buffing up myself normally so that I can proc the Berserk buff, hopefully. Oh, dear. Okay, this is awful. This is awful, guys. But we're going to do it, regardless. Come on. Alright, well, at least that showed what I was talking about. I can pretty much three-shot a Mori at this point. Like, if the damage limit wasn't there, then I can one-shot her, obviously. But with the damage limit, you can pretty much just kill her in like 3 attacks if you get really lucky. Kind of low-key wanted to post it to take the new Hall of Fame record, but I'm not really interested in that type of stuff. But this is what I would call a crazy build, using Snotra in your build. To use, and I'll just show you the normal build that I'm talking about now, that I would say would be a better build. Excuse me, sir. Can you get out of my way? I'm just gonna use a normal build now. And I'm making a lot of mistakes this one because I'm so hungover. It's like my brain hurts. I don't know why I'm being such a noob. But this one is going to, I'm positive this one will now kill her in a timely manner. And keep in mind, I didn't get my Berserk that last one. So just know that we can still be even stronger. And I wouldn't use Merlin's concoction, obviously, because those are so rare that even I don't have many of them. Would be nice if I could get my DC up, though, but yeah. The pet is not this. This bitch just fucking. Of course she did. Okay, actually, Roche, I can edit this out if I want to, can't I? Oh my god, this is actually making me nauseous. But you guys must see what I mean, right? You have to be able to tank her. You have to be able to smack her. And it all needs to come together. As simple as that. So as I said, like speedrun builds, like using Snotra, it is so hilarious. I'm actually gonna do a speedrun one of these days, a better speedrun, because I didn't buff up in my speedrun and I didn't buff up properly. You see, like I'm making a lot of mistakes there. I didn't buff up properly in my other speedrun and it could have been faster. But that build, guys, like, I don't know what to say. Maybe it is not an Ultima build. And then if it's not an Ultima build, I just don't see how it would be a crazy build. I wish they showed the spells that they were going to use because I wanted to see if there was Ultima. So I've already looked at this one and I'm actually going to look at the carry build too because that one was also bad but in a different way. So it's a decent build, the carry one. But nowadays, guys, you're going to need your luck. You need to work some luck in. And look, this person is using Ashen Phoenix. You're not using Ashen Phoenix with this build, buddy. You're not using Ashen Phoenix with this build. So I don't know what to say. For Horde carry, alright, so first of all, unless you're high ascension, you cannot use these two things together. Second, as I said, you need some luck in there. So you can either use boots for luck, which I love these boots honestly, or you can use helmet for luck. I use the helmet so I can use those boots, and I do use Heretic's robe, but that's because I have a large mana pool and I'm trying to drain it. So larger mana pools, yes, you can, but then you need luck helm. You need luck here, so unfelled concord, and you need damage 1 from the staff of the Chimera, especially if you're doing harder content like Valley of the Gods, because as you know, the damage is increased as you have the different multipliers. Now guys, I am a bit hungover. I feel like I'm about to throw up, and I might remake this video, I might upload this video, I'm not sure yet. But either way, yeah, this is just my thoughts on the build. As I said, no offense to whoever made these builds, but they could be better. Hard Horde T11, last updated today. These people aren't watching my content. That's the problem. That's the problem, because you still won't need this if you're using a normal hard carry build. I'm just gonna go ahead and show. Oh my god. This is what a proper luck carry looks like, because this reaches the luck cap. And if I'm just going hardcore party carry, you're going to be using this for the magic 1-up. You can use Heretic's robe here too. I like this for the T all-up. That gives me dexterity as well. So it gives me 25% dexterity. As I said, you're going to use this for the Berserk, the damage 1-up, which is a 50% increase to your damage. And then you're going to use this so that you don't have to use stuff like Wyvern Speed. You just get the magic up from it. And then I just do Mimic's Mischief, Gate of Snotra, damage. Damage. Nothing else. I don't know what to say about the builds, except that I wouldn't use them. I would literally try them if I had the gear, just to compare them to my build. But as I said, I would also challenge the person who made that build. Maybe it's actually the same person. I would challenge the person who made that build to some runs, like a set of 8 runs, maybe a dual spot. I would say Valley of the Gods, or T10 normal dungeons boss mode, because not only would I wipe the floor with them, we would be able to finish so quickly that we would literally be waiting for them. So I don't know what to say. This just makes me feel like I need to make a new carry build to show people what they're supposed to be building, because those builds are not it. Those builds are not it. You're trying to do as much damage as possible, because you're going to be doing hundreds, if not thousands, of dungeons. You are trying to skip everyone's turn. You're not trying to give your fellow men turns. What is the purpose of the Old Northern Crown in that build when you're using Gate of Snotra, which is going to reduce your defense by 90%? Okay, so someone is going to say, okay, for the mana, take out one of the mana eating items you have in that build, bro. Why are you using Heretic's robe plus the boots then, if you're already struggling for mana? You're using two Arisen Fame Mecha staves, bro. Come on, be real. Those are mana eaters, one of which you don't even need. I'm not gonna say that a perfect one isn't going to be very similar to the damage up buff, because it is a lot of magic, honestly. It is a lot of magic. However, that buff is really strong, especially if you have a good staff. And I would go ahead and say that Legendary Plus, Staff of the Chimera, is pretty much almost as good, if not better. I would have to crunch the actual numbers, but I'm going to go ahead and say that it would just be better because you don't eat up as much mana. So you can replace your helmet if the staffs are the reason that you've eaten so much mana. I'm gonna look at the adornments as well, because I don't hate the adornments. And you realize this person is eating none of their mana with the adornments. These adornments even give dexterity. But I don't understand flooding your build with dexterity when you can't kill the monsters. But this isn't the worst build in the world, honestly. It seems like a strong build. I'm not sure why they have 200% Lugus there. The Lugus quality doesn't matter. However, there are better builds. There are easier to access builds with the... Okay, so he only uses one of these. Honestly, guys, I don't know what to say. But you need some luck in your build too. You definitely need some luck in your build. So, Northern Crown for sure you got to take out. Technically, you could use this build, but would you rather being able to kill a Berserk Mammon, or do you want to be able to hit it? Yeah, you might miss sometimes, but you don't miss Berserk Mammons that often. Let me tell you what I miss in dungeons. I miss Realm Shifters. I miss... what else is a popular miss? I miss Immortal Lords, and I miss that's for valleys. So things I would miss in other dungeons would be like the birds, the assassins sometimes, and even then I don't miss them that much, and the horses, the Pegasus and the Dark Pegasus. Well, this isn't the worst. The raiding build, that one, I'm gonna go ahead and say trash. This one is a lot better build. This one can get the job done, but as I said, depending on what you're farming, you are going to need some luck in there, because as the carry, you want to be able to get drops too. You don't want to just be doing all the work, everyone else is getting all the drops, and you're just there like getting nothing. So I don't understand the rationale behind the Old Northern Crown, honestly, unless it's for some mana. And even then, you're not even using the mana consuming stuff. In my mana consuming build, I have just enough mana. And I'm talking about my luck build here, because I don't use this build anymore. This is the all-powerful build, yes. But this is a more comfortable build, and I love the 100%, 400% luck. So I use Mimics and Snotra. Then I have about 4,800 mana, and that is enough to get me down to like 200 to 400 mana when I'm done at the end of the dungeon. So I just don't see, okay, this is not right. Oh, because I'm on sequencer. So when you're on Bard, you get 20% more mana. Because I was about to say, that something isn't right. And I'm going to change to Bard just to show you guys. So yes, that build can be used, guys. I'm not going to say it can't be used, but I'm going to recommend my build as the better build. Okay, so yes, so I have, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys since that's what we're doing now. Horde mode, and they say hard, right? And since I've already achieved the unthinkable, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna do it like a normal. And you know that you want your iconoclast passive to be synergized with it, so that is why you're trying to decrease your mana as much as possible. Because as your mana decreases in battle, you get stronger. So that means your accuracy will be increased too, because this is a stat buff. And you can notice that I'm getting my summoning scrolls. I'm killing everything quite easily. I'm not having any problems. So I've actually not done many T11 dungeons. I'm wondering if my mana is gonna hold up. LOL. Well, let's see. It better hold up. It ain't gonna hold up, guys. It ain't gonna hold up, guys. It's not gonna hold up. And obviously all I'd need to do is just remove opinion, and then I would have 80 more, or opinion or 2 or something. Could easily be tweaked. You're rude. That's a lot. And I'm pretty sure that was like 2 minutes. Now, I would like to see them do their dungeons. I really want to see these builds in action at this point. I want to see the builds in action, guys, because I don't, this is why I say like stuff like ascensions and that stuff, it doesn't matter if you don't know how to apply your game knowledge. Because I'm sure those people, they're saying T11, hard, crazy, words like that. They must be high ascensions, right? So, I don't know. I do not know. But when I show you guys proof of stuff, this is the reason. Because everybody can have a trillion ascension levels, but knowing how to apply the levels with the class and the passives and the gear and what they do, that is a different story. Now I'm going to go ahead and go get some food. I'm feeling a little bit better. I wanted to throw up mid-video. Maybe it was because of the builds. I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna throw jabs. But yeah. I just think the builds could be better. I would like to see the raiding one in action, honestly. I need to see that raiding build in action because I want to see what the word crazy means. I need to see what the word crazy means. So, because I showed you my version of crazy and you guys saw that, like, crazy hits, but also you might die. Fine, right? That is crazy. But I just don't see crazy hits coming from that build. I don't see it being done in a crazy time. I see a Mori just fucking around with you in there. If that's what you desire, then I get it. Like, you're just chilling around, being crazy in there with a Mori. But yeah. So that was my comparison. I might just upload this to Patreon so it doesn't offend anyone, because at this point, I don't see the value in this video. There's no value in this video because I think everybody who plays the game and watches my videos, they know that they should just use my builds pretty much. So yeah, I don't see the value. I'm not trying to teach anybody anything like that because if they wanted to know stuff, it's pretty much common knowledge at this point that I'm the top heretic. So you watch my videos to know about Heretic. But this video has gone on for far too long already. So finally, I would like to thank my patrons. You got Deluxe, Urban and Bear, Makana, who was the one who suggested this video, Daishi, Aaron, Burton, Technique, Night Sky, and I think there's another person, Yeti Bound. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of my public patrons. Thank you guys so much for watching as usual, and like, comment, and subscribe if you learned something here. Yeah, see ya.